Alright, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Now it may seem a little dark in here, but that's because I forgot to turn all my lights on, so give me 1 second. So we got some really cool, really hard to find stuff to look at today. So, if you're an avid collector like me and you like to stay on top of all the new things coming out, I'm sure that you've seen these AutoWorld only at Target. So these are Target exclusives. The AutoWorld Deluxe Series 2-packs. So these are the Deluxe Series, so I don't think they have rubber tires. And if I'm not mistaken, I think some of these might even have plastic bases. But that's okay because they are still really detailed and they look absolutely fantastic. These 2-packs, so I'll be honest with you guys, I have been on the hunt for these 2-packs since they came out. Now this is only version A. So there is a version B of each of these. I think these are all version A. Yes. So there's a version B, which is different colors. And then there is also a 4-pack of 4 other cars that was recently released that is also a Target exclusive. And I'll be honest, guys, I have not even seen it before in stores. Same with these. This was the first time I'd seen this set in stores, so, and, you know, I made sure I grabbed them because I don't think I'm ever going to see these guys again. So our first 2-pack that we're going to look at today, obviously we've got a 2017 Dodge Viper GTC and another Firebird, a 96 Pontiac Firebird Trans Am, another LT1 car. The second 2-pack, we've got a Corvette, so this is Modern Muscle, is the theme for that one. Then we've got Corvette Classics. We've got a 2011 Chevy Corvette Z06 with some little number on the side there. And yet another 67 Chevy Corvette 427. We've seen quite a few of these in recent videos. I know we've been doing a lot of Johnny Lightnings, so I think we figured we'd mix it up a little bit today. Got an 86 Ford Mustang SVO. The SVO, if I'm not mistaken, is the 4-cylinder turbo version. And 69 Mercury Cougar XR7 instead of the, what was the other Cougar we saw? The Cougar Eliminator from Johnny Lightning pretty recently. So if you'll notice, AutoWorld and Johnny Lightning are cousins, related. They're both owned by Round 2 Corporation. So you may notice some similarities between recent Johnny Lightning releases and recent AutoWorld releases. Like, so we've got the 67 Corvette 427. We just saw a very similar 67 Corvette from Johnny Lightning released with the Muscle Cars USA. This is from 2022. So another kind of a crossover between brands there. I'm sure they use the same castings. They put different wheels on it and stuff like that. So, and of course they come in different colors. So, gotta have them all, right? So what do you say we get our 96 Firebird and our 27 Viper opened up? We'll stop talking about them, start looking at them. So we'll get these squared up, get the lift pulled over, and I will start getting these two out of the box. Alright, so here's our first 2-pack out of the box. We've got the 96 Trans Am up on the lift. The Viper is right here, so we'll scoot the Viper over here so you guys can still see it. First thing I'm going to say, I'm going to be real with you guys here. These are kind of cheap. They feel kind of cheap. I mean, it's AutoWorld, so you know, the detail is there. They look fantastic. You know, the wheels look great. The paint looks great. All the detail is there. Tail lights, you know, license plate, everything like that. They do have a plastic base and very cheap plastic wheels on them. But like I said, I'm not really too upset about that just because I have been on the hunt for this series for so long, and they are a really cool series and they look absolutely fantastic. You do still get that the level of detail that AutoWorld puts into these. Like, you've even got the little lines over the taillights, the whatever you want to call that, mesh. A nice little WS6 badge. Kind of hard to see it, but it's under the taillight there. And then the license plate, oh, that's messed up. The license plate says extinct. Yes, unfortunately the Firebirds are extinct. But still a very, very, very cool car. Absolutely love the way this thing looks. And we didn't get to unbox our Firebird that came in the last video, so figured we get to unbox this one. That'll make up for it a little bit. Very, very nice looking car. So this is a 96, so this would have a 5.7 liter LT1 V8 along with a T56 6-speed manual transmission. I'm a little foggy on the horsepower numbers, but I want to say the horsepower was right around the 285 mark for this guy, and then later years when they went to the LS1s, they did eventually break the 300 horsepower mark. I think they were pushing up about 325 horsepower, especially with the ram air induction. So those, we talked about this in the last video, but those hood scoops there that you see are actually fully functional hood scoops, and they are connected to the engine intake. So at speed, you do actually get a ram air effect that forces air into the intake manifold and adds a lot of power. Really, really cool looking car. I absolutely love this thing. Like I always say, every time I get a Firebird like this on the channel, I always wonder, like, did I make the right choice getting my Camaro, or should I have gotten one of these? I think about that still, but yeah, very, very nice. Very good looking car. We've even got the T-top details there. Very good stuff. So we'll pull our Viper, 2017 Dodge Viper GTC. This is the 8.4 liter. I want to say 8.4, but I could be a little off on my displacement there. 8.4 liter V10, making I think around 600 horsepower. These things were absolute monsters. Really cool little side exit exhaust there under the door, if you can see that. Kind of in front of the fender and under the door, you see that little black spot. That is the exhaust outlet. Really, really sharp. We've got, what does our license plate say on this guy? Just focus. There we go. It says, stop shaking, snakeskin. There you go. Very good. We made sure to make our gas cap chrome so it doesn't match anything else on the car. That looks wonderful. A nice little Viper emblem there on the fender. You can just about, there you go, now you can see it. Viper GT. Really nice paint on this thing. That, oh, that sparkle looks gorgeous. Finally, the camera is doing a paint job justice for the first time ever. And it looks like we also have some kind of carbon fiber looking stripes on there. If you can get a good look at that. They do look kind of carbon fibery. Very, very cool. So here, we'll do this. Put this guy under. We'll put the Trans Am on top because I like the Trans Am better. Like that. You can see that. And I will read you our deluxe facts. So we have deluxe facts with these instead of premium facts because these are the deluxe series. The premium, AutoWorld premium line, those are the ones with rubber tires, all metal base, metal everything, you know, fully opening hoods, all that good stuff. All right, so here's our deluxe facts. It says with over 25 million combinations possible. Yes, that says 25 million. The Viper GTC was available in 8,000 hand-painted colors and 24,000 hand-painted custom stripes, 11 wheel options, 16 interior trims, plus many more options. So you can pretty much personalize your Viper through Dodge. That's pretty cool. And then on the 1996 Firebird Trans Am, the dual-vented functional ram air hood was only available with the WS6 performance package. That's right. So if you see one with the big snout on it, that is a WS6. And if you remember, oh God, this is a vague memory for me, but I do remember the commercial for the old, I think it was either the Firebirds or the Camaros, but it was this generation. And there's like a car sitting at a traffic light, and one of these pulls up behind it, and it's sitting there, and it's revving up, and all of a sudden it just eats the car in front of it. I always thought that was such a hilarious commercial. You'd have to look it up. I'm sure you could find it on YouTube. If I find it, maybe I'll post a link to the commercial, but really funny stuff. So that is our Firebird and our Viper for the Modern Muscle 2-pack. So we'll get those parked up. And we will get into our next 2-pack, the Corvette Classics, 2011 Chevy Corvette Z06 and the 1967 Chevy Corvette 427. So we'll get these guys opened up. All right, so here is our 67 427. Now, like I said, we've seen quite a few of these on the channel before. Again, plastic base, plastic tires, but my gosh, will you look at the sparkle on that paint. The paint on these alone just absolutely sets these cars off. I am not mad at all about the plastic bases on these. Like I always say, AutoWorld does take... It seems like they really take their time with their castings. Like, I haven't seen a single paint blemish or like a speck of chip paint or anything. Every detail looks perfect on these. Absolutely awesome looking. I will certainly suck it up about the plastic bases. Wow, look at that. Nice little sparkle right there. That looks great. So yeah, this is a 67 427 Vet. Last year for the C2 or second generation Corvette. Take a look at our license plate. It says, read it, 67 427. And I managed to do that without dropping the car off the lift. So that's very good. There's our little Corvette emblem right above the taillights there, or Corvette lettering, badge, whatever you want to call it, and then the Corvette actual emblem below the window there. Very, very nice looking car. I really do like this kind of dark maroon, almost like a brownish, but the sparkle on that, the metallic metal flake, whatever you like to call it, looks really, really good. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So we'll take a look next at our 2011 Corvette Z06. Now, I think AutoWorld thinks they're really slick because Johnny Lightning just released this guy last year. And if you look, that's the same casting. Looks like AutoWorld just borrowed that one from the Johnny Lightning bin real quick and slapped their name on it. But I guess that's what you can do when you're owned by the same parent company. Either way, though, really, really good looking car. We've got a carbon number 11 on the door there. Not sure what that is. I guess some kind of track day car. License plate also says carbon. Really, really cool. Absolutely love the 6th generation Corvettes. This is only my second one of this this body style. I only have that blue one you just saw as my only other 6th generation Corvette. So this is a, oh, what year are you? What year were you? Does it say on the bottom? No, would have to check the back of the card. It is a 2011. So this is a 2011, so this should be the 6.2 liter V8 under the hood. Earlier years had the, I believe before 2010 had the 6 liter, and then after 2010 they got the 6.2 liter LS3, the same engine that's in my Camaro. At least in the Camaros, the stick shift cars got the LS3. Automatic Camaros got the L99. I'm not sure if the same is true about the Corvettes. I'm not sure if the Corvettes also got, you know, manual Corvettes got the LS3 and automatics got the L99. Maybe the same case, but I know the Z06 probably got the LS3 and quite a bit more power. Very, very good looking car though. Like the detail on the headlights looks really good too. Very nice. So let's put the new Vet down on the bottom. We'll give the 67 the spotlight for this one because I like the old stuff better. And we will take a look at our deluxe facts for these guys. So the 2011 Corvette Z06 Carbon. Oh, so that's the Carbon is a special edition, I guess. Was created to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the 50th anniversary of the first Corvette competing in the 24 Hours of Le Mans. There we go. It was a mouthful. The Muncie M22 Rock Crusher 4-speed transmission installed in the 1967 Corvette is legendary for its distinctive whine when shifting gears. That's really cool. I never knew that. I knew they had Muncie transmissions in them, though. I didn't know they whined. That's that's pretty cool. The Muncie M22 Rock Crusher. What a badass name for a transmission. Now we get stuff with, like, what, 4L60E, the weld your second and third gear together. Anyway, so we'll take a look at the back of the card. We didn't look at the back of the last card simply because they're all the same. But here is our modern muscle. There's the 17 Viper and the 96 Firebird. We just looked at them. Our Corvette Classics. So we've got our 2011 Z06 and our 67 427. And coming up next, we've got the Pony Power. So we'll look at those in a minute. Over here, though, we've got some AutoWorld cars. So these are the premiums for 2022 release number 1. I do have a few of these. I've got this red Silverado here. This is what is that? 86 K10 step side. I don't have the Eldorado. I have this Roadrunner. I have that Mustang. I don't have any of these guys in these colors. These look really good. I would like to find that 78 Continental and the Camaros as well. Those look really nice. Maybe the Caddies too. Anyway, we'll get that card tucked into the box. Let's bring our vets over for one more good look. We can look at them together on their on the lift. That looks really cool. Really nice stuff. The paint on that 67 is just perfect. I can't stop doing the reflection thing there. Looks so good. Very nice stuff. That'll look awesome in the parking garage under the LED lights. Maybe that'll be the thumbnail car for this video. Very, very cool stuff. So we'll get these two parked up and we will get ready to open up our Pony Power pack, which comes with a 1986 Ford Mustang SVO, another Fox body from my collection of Fox bodies. That is my favorite body style of Mustang. And the 69 Mercury Cougar XR7, another very cool one. So we'll pull the lift over and get these guys out of the box. Alright, so here's our 69 Mercury Cougar XR7. Now we did just recently see a pair of Cougar Eliminators from Johnny Lightning, so I have one of them here. And we're going to bring it over and just do a quick comparison and see, did AutoWorld use Johnny Lightning's casting? It looks like, you know, it looks like they may have used the same casting and swapped out the hood and the some changes to the front end, but it looks to be the same car. Which, again, quite alright, you know, no big deal. They're different colors, so that matters. Different years, different colors, different trim packages. That's the fun thing. You could have, you know, 200 different 1969 Mercury Cougars and 200 different colors, and I would want each one of them. Very good looking car. Unfortunately, because it's a Mercury, I'm going to have to guess on the engine displacement here and say maybe it's a 351 or a 390 or something like that. Ford engines, you know, it is what it is. Very good looking car, though. We've got the simulated vinyl top on there. It almost looks like the hood opens, but it is not an opening hood. It's just a separate cast piece. So I think that's part of how they do the Cougar Eliminators versus the XR7, because the Eliminator has that big hood scoop. So they probably just swap out the hood. I like the wheels on here too. Very classic muscle car style wheels. Kind of maybe, I I'm trying to think of what those look like. I can't think of what they're called off the top of my head. Really great looking car. I love the Cougars. There's a, oh, there you go. So it's got a 351 in it. There's your license plate. It says 351 XR7. So this is a 351 cubic inch V8 under the hood. There you go. There's your answer. Very cool. There's our little Cougar badge on the back. Nice little stripe down the side and the stripes to match on the hood. Very, very good looking stuff. Very awesome car. There's a nice focus look at it. So we'll swap this guy out for our 86 Mustang SVO. Now the SVO was not a 5-liter V8. The SVO had a 2.3 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder 5-speed manual. It was kind of again, like I always talk about in the 80s, a lot of manufacturers were experimenting with turbochargers and trying to get horsepower out of small engines while maintaining fuel efficiency. Take a look. There's our license plate. It says bad SVO. Yeah, I don't know how bad it is, but come on, stay centered. There you go. Very cool looking car. Again, with the metallic paint on here, looks fan-freaking-tastic. Nice shine under the light there, although nothing really compares to that Corvette. The metal flake looks great on there as well. There's your SVO badge on the fender where the 5.0 badge should be, but it is not. It says SVO. There's your little offset hood scoop that everybody loved to do in the 1980s. I don't know what the obsession with that was, but like if you look at like cars from the 80s and early 90s, there's a lot of cars with offset hood scoops. It's silly. But either way, really sharp looking car. Again, I don't know if I mentioned, but all 6 of these are plastic base, plastic wheel. So I know I was going through each individual one and showing you that, but so let's get the Cougar parked up underneath, and we'll scoot these over. Let's move the Corvettes back so we have some room here. And get those guys right there, and let's check out our deluxe facts. So it says here we go. The Mustang SVO was only sold from 1984 through 1986. A total of 9,835 units were built, so not exactly a common car. Now this is where it starts to get into the difference between rare and undesirable. There weren't a lot of these produced. That kind of makes them rare, but they weren't really like, everybody wanted the 5.0, everybody wanted the V8 in their Mustang, so they weren't really desirable either. And that's kind of why there were so few of them produced, is because they didn't really sell. So are they rare? Kind of. Are they undesirable? Depends on who you ask, you know. So our next deluxe fact says XR7 models of the Cougar are vastly different from the base model. They include upgraded interior materials, tachometer, electric clock with ET feature. ET feature. I don't know what that is. Special wheel covers and more. If you know what ET feature is, estimated time, Eastern time feature, I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you know what the ET feature is. And there's the back of the card again. Same thing that we saw before. So we'll bring these two over for one more good look before we get everybody into the parking garage. So there's our Fords for the day. We landed what? 2 Chevys, a Pontiac, a Dodge, a Ford, and a Mercury. Pretty good. Yeah, absolutely awesome stuff, guys. And like I said, I am super duper thrilled to have found all 6 of these cars. The version A of this release. Like I said before, these are going for about double the price on eBay right now. They're impossible to find in stores. If you're an avid collector and you see any of these 2-packs in stores, make sure you grab them, because you probably will not see them there again. They are going fast, guys. So I was super thrilled to be able to get my hands on a complete set of 6 of the version A of this release. So I will keep looking for version B, and I will also keep looking for that Target exclusive 4-pack. So good luck to all my other fellow collectors out there. So what do you guys say we get these loaded up into the parking garage for one more nice good look under the LED lights? Alright guys, so I think instead of panning across this time, I'm just going to do a quick review and let you look at all of them together. So there is our 1996 Firebird Trans Am. You know what, we are going to pan across. I got to move some stuff over here. Sorry. So there is our 96 Firebird Trans Am in a nice dark emerald green. Looks absolutely awesome. Our 2011 Chevy Corvette Z06 Carbon Edition. The 1969 Mercury Cougar XR7. Very good looking car. And there is our 1967 Chevy Corvette 427 under the lights. That paint looks absolutely awesome on that thing. Great looking car. Absolutely love it. And real quick, we're going to swap out our middle two here, so 1 second. Alright, so there is our 2017 Dodge Viper GTC and our 1986 Ford Mustang SVO. Very good stuff, guys. So make sure, if you enjoyed today's video, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me which car was your favorite. I don't know. For me, I think it was either the Vette or the Firebird. One of those two. And there's my dog. He's getting upset. He's not getting any attention. We'll go out in a minute, buddy. Alright, guys. So make sure, like I said, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, tell me which car was your favorite. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.